bank accounts problem, but I had the problem because I kept global mutex at the level of the bank, and whenever I would perform a transfer, all the bank would be locked. So now I modified it, and in the transfer method, I only lock. So let me start the other way. I added a lock to all the accounts, and in the transfer method of the bank, I lock only the accounts that are involved in the transfer. I respected the scheme from the lectures, I think, or was it the lab where you have shown us this idea of locking both accounts. So there is this state in which they are both locked, and this might lead to a deadlock. So to fix that, I only lock them in a specific order by checking their IDs. So now if I have this get audit function, which checks the audit of the bank. If I don't lock all the accounts beforehand and I run it, I see that sometimes it gets some values so the audit is wrong basically. It should be 500,000, but it calculates it while some transactions are still in process. So to fix that, I would have to lock all accounts here. But at the end, even if I don't lock all the accounts, the final audit is okay. So if I don't lock all the accounts, the final audit is how it should be. And this is what I have improved from last time.
Yes, it's good.
Is there anything else I have to show here, or may I move to lab 2?
Nothing else to show here.
All right. Lab 2, I've also made more implementations, but as my colleague did similarly, so I started with one which had a buffer, which was an integer. And whenever a producer would produce, it would have to wait for the consumer to consume. So then I will not present this one. I will show you the improved one, which uses an array, a buffer as an array. In the main, obviously, I create the vectors. I create 2 threads, consumer and producer. And as the recipe says, and I use a conditional variable to make them work. So the producer can produce how much he wants till the end without having to wait for the consumer to consume. The consumer is sleeping if his index of reading is less than the global index, so how much was produced, and otherwise you just consume. I'm not sure what else I should explain here because my colleague also explained everything. It's very similar to his, but I didn't do the one with atomic variables. And I haven't computed any time for this one. It's only the correctness of the program I was interested in.
And that's okay also.
Okay, well, then I think that's it. So the recipe is the one from the courses. I got it. Yeah. If you have any questions.
Thank you. No questions from me. Anyone else?